Feature Friday.
The freshest. Alright, this is like absolutely freaking mind-boggling. I do not understand how this ever came to happen, but this is Lea Salonga.
Yeah, it's this video.
And a member of Menudo, which is Robbie, and they collaborated on a stage because they had a joint concert together, Lea Salonga and Menudo. But this is duet.
That's so hard to believe, dude.
Yeah,
I still don't believe it.
It's Robbie Rosa. Like, it's crazy to think. It's crazy to me to think that, you know, Menudo, the group where Ricky Martin came from.
Enrique, I guess I understand, because I think his mother is from Philippines.
Yes.
So I guess I understand that.
But I think this happened
this is madness.
mid-80s. I don't really know the exact date. You guys sent me this through, and I was like, hold on a minute.
Let's give it a watch.
So, yeah, this is like, you know, all my idols coming together. That's pretty mad. Yes, bang on 80s. Menudo, live in Manila. Bro, they went in one direction of the 80s.
So dramatic.
So dramatic. I love the zooming. Look at that microphone.
It's so fucking famous, dude.
Efra, they were the Harry Styles of the era. And you know, casually to break into harmony.
How many people passed out?
Oh, hundreds.
So she was fairly real from Miss Saigon.
She was already famous.
No, I mean, new in the sense of recently had just done Miss Saigon.
Yeah, this was probably the few years after.
Because it says Lea won both Tony and Lawrence Olivier Awards for her performance as Kim in Miss Saigon. Has some of the best music, I fucking think.
That is beautiful composition, but yeah, this is. But that's why I say it's like late 80s.
Right, she's already established. Then.
Yeah. She's already a star.
Just holding on to
So bizarre to look at.
It is so cool, man. I kind of think this is like a dream.
I can't believe that happened.
It doesn't feel real to me.
Menudo live in Manila.
It is so unreal. This is crazy because these are the voices I grew up with.
Yeah, bro, this is madness. I remember seeing records.
I'm having another brain melting moment.
It's just as when we watched Thalia. I think with Thalia, the impressive bit was I don't think I ever gave her enough credit for how good she fucking was.
Yeah, we
Because
do.
she killed that performance.
I know, and he wasn't an easy
I do know
either.
she was coached very well for that specific performance because.
Well, the expectations were high.
Yeah, singing in Tagalog, obviously different pronunciation things, you know, and also.
The pedigree of people that watch in the Philippines.
Probably the performance that happened in that same venue not long before Thalia must have been fucking someone insane. So, you know, probably Dulce was like singing there.
Memory, like...
Yeah, so it's pretty ridiculous. So I guess you do need some preparation. But seeing this, I remember going to shops, dude. And you would see the little...
were everywhere.
Yeah, you'd be like, who is this motherfucker? Like,
and the crazy thing is, though, when you were born and, like, you were growing up, Menudo was already, like... on their dying years,
not dying,
right?
but they weren't at their peak anymore.
Well, they weren't a group anymore, so you were starting to see the former Menudo members become adults and create their careers.
They were very young though when they started.
Because Menudo was like a young teen, Latino group, and they were from different parts of South America, and yeah, they were an absolute sensation because they had taken the concept of a boy group,
Yep.
and made it something very folkloric to the Latin identity.
They basically began that trend
That's right.
in the 2000s in South America. There's an amount of bands that maybe didn't make it to the world scene, but they,
Salserín,
Yeah.
Los Adolescentes.
and actually when we were growing up, the amount of offers that then we received, and mainly for like boy or girl groups.
Yeah.
But they were all actually teen groups. They weren't girl or boys, mainly boys.
Yeah,
But there were some
it was
teen
such
groups.
They was such an attractive concept to have young teenagers, boys, male teenagers, really, be charming on stage, and it was the dream. I remember that if you were like growing up in the industry, having a call or getting casted to be part of one of
A
those
boy
groups
group.
was like
Big deal.
it was
gonna
a huge
change your
deal.
life, yeah.
Absolutely, because even if you didn't last in the group, your career had already started.
Yeah, the
Like,
amount of TV and PR that those guys did, it was meant to.
it was
And
absolutely
they always
insane.
picked, charming lads or people that had
Very
like,
good
nice
looking,
voices.
very good looking guys that could dance, and they always set the trend in fashion.
Yeah.
And I think Menudo was the first boy group from South America that made it global. So
Deserve a lot of credit.
Yeah, so it was crazy. It's crazy to me that this is happening.
Lea
right?
fucking-
Oh my god!
Robbie, right?
Yeah, Robbie
Bloody
Rosa.
hell, go on.
It's crazy, man.
But if you lost your love for me,
She was also so young, and it was so cute. Brilliant, just brilliant.
so difficult, love leads to isolation.
Come on, the drama.
So you build that wall. Yes, you build that
It's so cool seeing Lea be a pop star.
wall. Make it stronger. Speak to me so
It's fucking dreamy, man. Like, I
It
don't
is.
believe it.
I don't either.
Nice. Very nice.
Whoa! I love that.
She's such a pop star in this video. Even the resolution, the harmonies,
Oh my god, the hug! Bro, die. That's when people dead died. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that word.
shouldn't use
It's really
that
late.
word.
It's really late on us. It's fine. It's fine.
hopefully, yeah.
God,
But
I
yeah,
love it.
people would have passed out if you get touched by one of those fellas. They pass out.
Efra, the amount of people that bought like T-shirts from concerts that they wore, or
And they were the hot thing at the moment. Like
Ah.
it's the same now with many bands. Like many lads. Like he's like Justin Bieber. If like he touches someone's hand, people are gonna pass out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Taehyung, I don't know, sneezes on you. You gotta
never wash your face again.
yeah. And it's like it's just
They were such a hot item. It's actually having a hard time understanding what I just witnessed. There is like another video that you guys sent me where they're like pre-recording stuff in Tagalog. Menudo as a whole. I don't know if you'd like us to check out.
As
check
a whole?
that out. Yeah.
wow.
So if you wanted to check that out, please let me
I
know.
don't know if I'm dreaming or what.
It
but
is pretty freaking mad.
Because it's been very interesting sort of diving in the past, because a lot of you guys have always mentioned this, and even sometimes when you do sing, people sometimes mention, oh my god, you remember this singer that was popular in the Philippines back then, that was from South America.
Yeah.
And we're like,
What?
wow, that must have been one in a fucking 3 million.
But apparently,
But a lot of them, so
Apparently not
it's
so
interesting
rare.
to see the work that they've done there with obviously with some Filipino artists. Very
this is
intriguing
mad.
because we're very familiar with them, growing up with them. I'm not that familiar with Menudo. Actually, I don't think I can say a song from them, but because when I was born, they were in a different stage in their
They had
careers.
already grown out.
Disbanded, yeah.
Yeah, they had already grown out of Menudo. So you definitely didn't see the boom.
But that name still holds a lot of
Power, yeah.
a lot of nostalgia and power in it. So certainly refreshing to see it. I'm sure this means more to you than it means to me because you
And
saw
yet-
them
And yet,
in the maybe in their prime, not really in their prime, but you saw them.
when the
were-
whole situation started to become a bit tricky, members going off. But I
You were more
remember growing up.
conscious.
Yeah.
Earlier,
Yeah.
like in '98, so you're 3. So in the 2000s, you're 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
2001, 2002. They had they had just disbanded, but their discography was still
No,
popular.
and the thing is, like, Menudo holds such a power that even in like playlists for parties, like family parties, they will be played on.
2005,
like,
2004, 2006.
yeah,
they're still
it's
playing.
like, oh, the throwback, and everybody would know the songs, and it was freaking cool.
Well, let us know perhaps what else you'd like us to check
What a
out
good
next.
time to be alive.
I'm
the
very
80s.
intrigued, and these last few weeks have been very cool. So checking out, but it feels very nostalgic.
Yeah.
So let us know what you thought about it, and also maybe if you went to these concerts,
Oh my god, yes.
it would be awesome to check
Did
out.
you pass out? How did you feel? Goodbye.